guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for My Hero Academia Manga Chapter episode 68. So within this episode we start things off to see what your gravity and floppy and just what the internship is about now, who they're working under, just a quick reminder of how they can't go to where they was beforehand because these people, these heroes that they was interning under before, they don't fit into the new category of requirements that needs to be set now for these first years to go on their internships. So they're now working under, I think it's the ninth ranked hero within the top 10 right now. So there's that. We found out that, and we found out that they are now also going to be teaming up with Sir Night Eyes hero agency dealing with the overhaul threat. So you know that right now anyway, that these two hero teams will be teaming up under the overhaul threat. So they will heavily, Urapi, Froppy, and that girl from the Big Three will be heavily involved within this up and coming arc or season, whichever way you want to say it. We also do get a look at the girl's quirk within this episode as well, and this really spiral energy, Gurren Lagann, no Gurren Lagann. But yeah, anyway, as the episode moves on, we see Shiggy again, and we basically find out that he's suggestion that they team up, no one under the other, you both use each other for the common cause of what we're trying to achieve here. He also wants compensation, because he's lost a guy, and one of his guys have lost their arm as well. But throughout, as the episode goes on, we learn about two things that will be coming into play within this arc. One is the bullet that was fired previously, and I said, it would make sense later on. This is the point where it does make sense, where we find out that this bullet can take away quirks temporarily. Now we don't learn how it works quite yet, but that's what we know. We know the core key factor of what this bullet is supposed to do. We also find out throughout the episode that there's a drug that can do the opposite thing. It can boost the effects of quirks. So as the episode goes along, we see Red Riot. We know that where he's working now, due to the endorsement of Sun Eater, he is working under Fat Gum, who was I can't remember what number, but he's also within the top 10. He falls into the category of places where the first years can now enter. We followed these guys for a little bit, where they are dealing with a villain threat, which leads to another villain threat, which leads to Sunny losing his quirk temporarily. But it does go into a little bit into Red Riot. And now, like I always say, character development is good. We get a little bit of a flashback, which shows us what leads to Red Riot current development. The only problem I had with this, and I mentioned it when it happened in the manga chapter, is that we are wasting a power up on such a mediocre threat. I do believe, and I still strongly believe, that this should have been something that was saved for someone, a villain with more of a threat. But regardless of that, we do get a little bit of a little bit of a hint to what's going to be more of a flashback into Red Riot. But regardless of that as well, he did do well within this episode. When he goes off by himself, he was playing the hero. He was like, "Yo, civilians, you need to escape and get back." Even though he knew all the civilians wasn't gone, he was concentrating on keeping them safe and stuff like that. He was doing a really good job as being a hero. He didn't deal with kind of. Fat Gum had to come in and finish off the job. But regardless of Fat Gum came to the rescue, he saved the civilians. He may have not been able to stop this Blade hero from escaping, but he saved the civilians. And I think at the end of the day, that's more important. He should have owned that one. But that was the action piece of the episode, I guess. And then we have the wrapping up where we find out that boosting quirk drugs those are fairly common. They've been around for a while, but the drugs that take the quirks away, this is kind of a new thing. And you know, we see the end of the episode of really just flat gum on leaving off on this point. So, like I said, character development is always good. We got that within this episode. We do get some story progression. We know where the story is going on forward from here. We know that uh, the Dragon Heroes agency will be teaming up with Sir Night Eyes to deal with the overhaul threat. It's more than likely, I know, I know that's already, that the League of Villains will team up with the Yakuza to do what they gotta do. And yeah, like always, guys. Oh, I'm gonna give this episode because of the character development, and you know, yeah, because of the character development, I always feel that character development is good, and it's on a character you would really think wouldn't get character development because I don't know what for you guys, but for when it comes to the first years, Deku, Shoto, and Baku take the center stage. For everyone just following behind them. So any character development we can get on any of the other first year characters, I'll see as good. So for those reasons, I'm going to give this episode a 4-star rating. It's only just scraping that though. Like there's literally right into the 4. But like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.